Hey everybody, it's Roman from Roman Empire Entertainment. I'm joined by my buddy Izzy,
Yo.
and we're going to be doing some talk about the announcements from the 2026 San Diego Comic Con. There were some pretty interesting surprises that came out. We had the Ghost Rider announcement,
Yeah.
Black Panther announcement. They did
Yes.
the Avengers, the presentation on the stage. Is there anything else I'm missing that they did on the announcement? Oh, Ryan Reynolds.
Oh, yeah. I don't know what that was about. That was kind of just, what, a little cameo from him?
Call me crazy, but I think they should have done Doctor Doom, Robert Downey Jr. going around the con,
That would have been cool.
taking photos and everything, or just done everybody, just had like everybody in costumes, walk. Well, obviously Pedro Pascal, he couldn't do that. He'd be Pedro Pascal, Mr. Fantastic. Yeah.
Well, I assume you saw the video of Ryan Reynolds, right? Walking around, taking pictures of everybody and stuff in his costume.
Yeah, and now whoever has those photos of Deadpool in that
How
gray
awesome.
costume is going to say, "Oh, I took a photo with Ryan Reynolds."
They had no clue. That was cool. That's pretty dope.
Yeah. So, Ghost Rider, are you a fan of Ghost Rider, the comic, the previous movies? What did you think about that announcement?
I loved it. Oh man, I love Ghost Rider. I was. It's funny because I was just talking to a buddy of mine the other day, and I was like, I need and I want Ghost Rider in the MCU. That's a character we need. It's a character we've been missing, especially now we're going like even more broad superheroes and different things, and it seems like they're getting more into like the comic booky type stuff. They're leaning into the comic books more than they ever have. It feels like, and I'm with it. And Gosling, I'm down for it. I think he's a good character. I think he's a good actor. He's a great actor, and that's someone I think he seems like he's a fan because he apparently he went to Marvel with the pitch for Ghost Rider, and man, yeah, I'm so hyped for that. That was probably my favorite announcement I think that they had there for sure.
Yeah, it seemed like it was him and Josh Horowitz little get together of promoting that idea of him as Ghost Rider. I mean, it worked for Deadpool with Ryan Reynolds, with his little
Hmm.
reel that he did. So why the heck not?
Right? Oh yeah.
Which character do you think he's going to play? Do you think he's going to play the Johnny Blaze version or the Danny Ketch version?
I've been hearing people speculate that he's going to do Danny, but I kind of hope he does Johnny Blaze. I feel like that's probably the most known version of Ghost Rider, just for like the broader audience, the more general audience. But I do like Johnny Blaze a lot. I think that'd be cool, and I'd be down for that. But either one he wants to do, I'm up for it. But Johnny Blaze would definitely be my preference for sure.
Now, if you think about it, if he were to do Danny Ketch, that could work out for Nicolas Cage because he was Johnny Blaze.
Yeah.
And they did have a comic book in the early 90s called Spirits of Vengeance. So they had the Ghost Rider comic, they had the Spirits of Vengeance. Spirits of Vengeance, they had Johnny Blaze in it, but he was like normal. He was a normal human. And then they had him teaming up with the Danny Ketch Ghost Rider. They could do that continuity wise.
You think he would come back for it?
Are you kidding me? He'd come back for a peanut butter banana sandwich, Nicolas Cage.
Yeah, you're absolutely right.
You don't have to talk him in. He'd probably work for Scale on that, for like SAG Scale. I could imagine it because he loves comics, Nicolas Cage.
Oh yeah, and dude, man, he gets a lot of hate, but I loved his movies too.
I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but I've never met the man. I get a feeling with Nicolas Cage, he's a pretty down to earth guy, just from his love of comics. In interviews, he's always seemed affable. He's always willing to go a little crazy or a lot crazy for his roles. So he just seems like a really likable guy and a true fan, like Henry Cavill. Like, I got to respect a nerd and a fan.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. I definitely agree with you on that. I think he's in it just mostly for the love of the game. You know what I mean? He loves to do it, especially a cool character like Ghost Rider. You can't. Oh, whoops! Oh, scooted that forward a little bit. You can't go wrong with a good Ghost Rider, especially if you're really into it like that. Like that's a good one. That's a good one to do.
Would you be willing to like have Ryan Gosling as Danny Ketch just so we can get Nicolas Cage showing up maybe at the end or something as Johnny Blaze?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. I'm down for that. Oh yeah. And man, if they can go into some Cosmic Ghost Rider eventually, oh, I love Cosmic Ghost Rider. His design is so dope with the helmet and all that. Oh no, man. I might be reaching a little too far. I might be getting a little ahead of myself with that, but if there's even a chance of them going into that, yeah. Oh yeah, this is gonna be awesome. I'm ready for it.
They need you as like a story consultant, Izzy, for the Marvel, because it's like, you know,
Heck yeah, man.
you're a comic book fan, and it's like, go to the comic book fans, go to the nerds, go to the guys and gals who really love this stuff.
Oh yeah. I think if you look at the last few years that, with comic movies that have come out, it's the directors and the producers that have been comic book fans since they were kids or have read all these comics, you know what I mean? They're really, they know what to pull from and they know how to use these characters. And I think that's evident in the good movies that they've made. And I think that's the way to go for sure.
Oh yeah, I think if they just lean into that, and I think they have been. I mean, I would like to see Guillermo del Toro show up for a Marvel movie. I mean, he did do
Oh yeah.
Blade 2, but I'd love to see him come back for another Marvel film.
So let them do another Blade movie. We
Let
need
him,
to get this off the ground.
yeah.
I need Blade in the MCU too.
Oh yeah. Well, what did you think about the Black Panther? I don't know if it's going to be Black Panther 2, because Wakanda Forever was called Wakanda Forever. They didn't say Black Panther 2, I don't think, in the title. So would this be Black Panther 2 or 3? But regardless, are you excited? Do you feel good about Black Panther, the movie series so far?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think this is going to be a good kind of shift in like a gear for the movie. Obviously due to circumstances, you know what I mean? Chadwick Boseman, rest in peace. He was great. It's hard to replicate that. Shuri did her thing. It was okay. I don't know if you've seen it, right? You've seen Black Panther 2, right? Or Wakanda Forever. You've
I've
seen it?
seen the first Black Panther, and I saw, I think, 20 minutes of Wakanda Forever, but I'm going to go back. I'm going to revisit it. Just like I said, I was going to revisit. I'm going to watch Shang-Chi, so I'm going to watch
Mhm.
Phase 4 and 5. So yeah, I'm going to watch Wakanda Forever.
Namor's definitely the best part of that movie, I think, for sure. And Baku's pretty good too. I do like him,
Mm-hmm.
but it's a hard follow up. No, nothing against Shuri or anything, but stepping into that mantle, I think, especially when everyone, least expected things to happen the way they did. She did her best with what she could, but I think it's a good shift back to having another Black Panther. And this actor, people have been, I forget his name. Shoot, what is his name? But I've heard like nothing but good things about him. They said that he was great in that movie. What is it? A Long Walk, I think is what it was.
Oh, he was in The Long Walk?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, I haven't seen that movie, but a lot of people said that he did great in it. So I'm excited. New fresh face for the MCU. It's going to be cool with a cool character. It'll be nice. An MCU is nothing without a Black Panther. You need a Black Panther in there too, for sure. That's like a pivotal character, I think, to have, especially around all these other big name characters. So it'll be cool. I'm excited for it. Excited to see what they do.
Another announcement prior to San Diego Comic-Con, they canceled the Blade movie. Kevin Feige was apparently kind of hating on himself a little bit for canceling on it. I feel bad for the actor Mahershala Ali. He did get to play it in the What If zombie show.
Yeah, and it was, oh man, that was so dope. That makes me sad that that's potentially the only version of him we're gonna get. Well, he did do the after credit scene in the Eternals. He did do that, but you don't see him. You just hear him.
Again, it was one of those movies like I didn't finish. Watched it for about 25 minutes. I'm like, oh.
He has like a 4-line cameo, but you just hear his voice. He doesn't, you don't see him. That's it. That's like the most Blade he has been in the MCU.
That's the one piece of criticism I think I have to give Marvel for the phases 4 and 5 was that they just didn't commit to it. They didn't have for whatever reason, I don't know why they lost it. I don't know if it was COVID, but it was like phases 1, 2, and 3 definitely had an outline. It had a storyline. Thanos, everything was all connected very seamlessly. Phases 4 and 5, it's just like they're going all over the place. Charlize Theron at the end of Multiverse of Madness, and
Right.
Like you said, Blade, his line in the Eternals doesn't even look like it's going to be part of the new Marvel Cinematic Universe, which I'm kind of okay with because I didn't enjoy what I saw of the movie. I was very bored by it, but they didn't commit to anything with phases 4 and 5. They didn't, and I don't know, maybe the audiences didn't like it. Maybe they saw what the reactions were, but I think that's the biggest thing hitting Avengers Doomsday right now is that you have half of the cast where everybody loves and recognizes, like X-Men and phases 1, 2, and 3 heroes. And then phase 4, 5, 6 are just like they're kind of just there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it was very messy. Yeah, I think I can definitely agree with you that they didn't seem like they were committed. They didn't seem like they were willing to commit. I think COVID stuff definitely messed with the foundation of how they were trying to set up the next couple phases, and then also the Jonathan Majors stuff. too. I think that really put a halt to things and made them kind of obviously, which they totally pivoted to Doctor Doom, which is cool, but you can tell there again, this isn't what they planned to do. So I think it's tough to come back from that. But I'm hoping if the rumors are true, we get that soft reset, like the reboot in the universe, and just kick it off from there and start over. And I'm down for that. It's probably what they need. They need a little overhaul, but unfortunately, I just hate that it's come to that.
Do you have high expectations for Avengers Doomsday, or low expectations, or reasonable expectations? What are your thoughts on that?
I try to separate my hype for MCU movies. I'm always gonna see them. I'm gonna watch them all. I love them. Love the comic book characters, so especially seeing them live action. And it's an Avengers movie, and I'm hyped for that in general. But I'm trying to separate my like nostalgic goggles from being overly critical as well. But I think it's gonna be an okay movie. I think it has the chance to be a really good movie. I think they can surprise us, but I think it also has the chance to be kind of a messy, okay movie as well. I think Secret Wars will have the better chance of being the better movie of the two.
Yeah.
I think Secret Wars seem like they're setting that up really well, but I'm skeptical. I'm gonna go in not expecting too much, and hopefully it might surprise me a little bit. But I think it'll be a good movie. I really do. I think at the end of the day, I think it'll be a solid movie. I think the X-Men will carry the movie a lot. You know what I mean? It's the X-Men. How do you not get excited for them? And just depending on how they use them and what they do with them, I think it'll be good.
Did you get a chance to see the panel for Avengers Doomsday from San Diego Comic-Con? Were you able to see any of the videos from that?
I didn't watch any of that. No, I didn't. Not the videos. I saw some people talking and like RDJ talking, and then Deadpool come out and stuff, and Ryan Reynolds. But I didn't see any footage or anything. I saw them talk about the Endgame re-release a little bit, but that was about it.
Yeah, from what I saw of the footage with them coming out there and shaking hands and being on the stage, and again, I didn't see the whole presentation. I saw clips of the presentation, but I just got this feeling of like being underwhelmed. They snatched a few here and a few there. Maybe it felt like 12 people, but it didn't hit hard. It just didn't have that hype for it, like the Infinity War panel did. I don't know. I could be wrong, but it didn't hit, I feel.
I think that's the big difference, though, is where it's like they had 10 to like 12 years of buildup for that, whereas here they had a sloppy 5-year run building up to this.
Yeah,
I think that's the big difference for sure, and everyone can kind of tell that this isn't, you know what I mean. Doctor Doom wasn't supposed to be here yet, but I think it kind of shows. I don't want to call it a panic pick, but I mean, having Robert Downey Jr. be Doctor Doom is an interesting choice. And I'm curious to see how they run with that. I hope he's not a one and done Doom, or even just, we get him in 2 movies and then that's it. I want our own MCU Doom. I don't really want Robert Downey being the only Doom character we get. I'd like to get like a proper Doctor Doom, but I mean, there again, we don't really know exactly what they're going to do. So we'll see.
Well, the rumor and some leaks that have been floating around the internet is that Iron Man is going to be he's going to return as Iron Man. I don't know if that's going to be Iron Man 4 or another Avengers movie, but apparently they're going to have RDJ returning as Iron Man.
That's cool. I'll take him back as Iron Man any day, for sure.
Yeah, well, they did a series way back in the late 90s called Earth X. It was Alex Ross. Do you remember Earth X at all?
I don't know.
So Earth X was like a future Marvel universe. It was basically if everybody got superpowers, every single person had superpowers on Earth.
Oh.
And one of them that was interesting was they had Tony Stark, but he was an old man. And he created a series of I guess androids or robots called the Iron Avengers. So like they showed like Iron Man versions of a Hawkeye and Scarlet Witch.
Oh, wow.
And yeah, it was a pretty cool rendition. But yeah, I mean, I could see him something like that, like an old Iron Man, kind of feeble, and maybe he has like an army of Iron Avengers or something like that, but we'll see, right?
Yeah, that'd be cool. I'd be cool. I'd be down for that. An old Iron Man will be like the Batman Beyond. He'll be like Bruce Wayne in that. He's the man in the chair, the old version. Have some new guy take his place.
Riri Williams.
Oh, anybody else? No. Where's Don Cheadle at? He's still good, right?
Yeah, that's true. Non-scroll Don Cheadle. No, non-scroll.
Yeah. Bring him back. Yeah, Riri. I'm good on that. I'm all right. That's
know.
One of the few shows that I did not enjoy and finish.
Any final thoughts on the oh, what did you think of the costume? I think that was they were waiting for the announcement from the Avengers.
Oh, the Doom, Doctor Doom's costume.
Well, the Avengers Doomsday, they started showing all the toy companies started showing off all the toys for the characters,
Mm.
the main characters. So I mean, like, dude, after what 30 years or so, or 25 years, we finally get Magneto in his red costume, and it's yeah.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I'm excited. I like them. They look cool. It's gonna be awesome. Freaking Cyclops, especially in the trailer, just looked so sick in that blue and yellow outfit. That's gonna be freaking awesome. I can't wait to see that. Is Deadpool gonna be in Doomsday? Do you think? Do you think that was their subtle way of like saying he's gonna be in it?
That was a not so subtle way.
All right.
He's like, I want to be in Doomsday. We stopped filming.
Like, what is that costume? I've never seen that costume before.
They did show the costume, I think, at the end of. Did you see Deadpool 2?
Yeah.
So remember at the end of the movie, he was all like kind of dusty looking, and it was a very dark gray kind
Is
of.
that kind of that version of that?
Yeah, I think it was that version of that. I don't know for certain. I feel, at least if not Doomsday, but Secret Wars. I mean, come on, Thor's got to be crying for a reason, right? And
I think everyone's going to be in Secret Wars, if we're being honest. I think whoever makes it out of Doomsday and more will be in Secret Wars.
hey, what if they hop around different universes in the multiverse, and one of the universes will be like the Marvel superhero squad, where they're all like this little mini character. We gotta stop Doctor Doom.
Oh, that'd be great. We'll pull a couple of them for the fight.
Yeah. And then
Man.
hop into the X-Men 97 universe and say, hey, what are you doing in here, bub?
Oh, they can go everywhere. They can go get Spider Noir now too.
Yeah, hop into the black and white. Dude, it's just going to be like Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure for Secret Wars.
I'm down for that. The only condition I have for Secret Wars is I better get a black suit Spider-Man. I better get the symbiote suit in there. That's the only thing I want to see.
Well, there was apparently some image of Tobey Maguire as Iron Spider, the red and yellow.
Oh yeah, with the comic accurate one.
And some people are saying it's AI, and it's unfortunately we live in a time now where it's not just Photoshop. Now everybody says, "Oh, it's AI." I don't know. I hope they do Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire justice. I hope they give him some cool Spider-Man costumes, like you said.
If we get that comic accurate Iron Spider, I would freak out. That's something that'd get me out of my seat in the theater for sure. I love that suit, especially with Toby in it. Oh, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, we need some good theater reaction to Secret Wars. Again, I'm low key expectations on Doomsday. But Secret Wars, come on, Lou Ferrigno Hulk just bursting out.
Secret Wars is gonna knock it out the park. I just know it.
I have a feeling. And then that'll be a good way to whet the appetite for X-Men.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And call the movie The Uncanny X-Men. Don't just say X-Men, just Uncanny X-Men. Right?
Oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah. So why don't you folks out there tell us what you thought about the announcements? Are you looking forward to the movies announced thus far? Are you going to be buying some toys and buying some video games? And I think we'll be down that path too, right, Izzy?
Oh, absolutely. Give me it all. My bank account's gonna be crying after that.
I know. But tell us what you think. Please like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you again for our next episode. Thank you again.